you had to live in one Chicago neighborhood other than your own, what would it be and why?
So, I currently live in Roscoe Village, as you know, and I used to live in Lincoln Park, and that would be my answer, Lincoln Park. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever end up there just because happy wife, happy life. She does not want to go back to Lincoln Park. Not because she didn't like it. We love Lincoln Park. But there's different pros and cons to there versus where we're at in Roscoe Village right now, right? And where we're looking to move. Lincoln Park, I love the historic charm of it. I love all the old architecture. I mean, that is a big reason why I do this. It's just I love that when there was passion behind when they built in the city, right?
And you studied architecture in college.
For a hot second, a little bit. But yeah, so that's, I love that aspect of it, walking around the tree lined streets. I was just out there last weekend with Bennett. It was just the two of us. Went out to dinner at Summer House, which was great, really popular place. We went to Oz Park, beautiful park.
Awesome park.
Yeah, with the new
Huge.
playground.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
The tennis courts, pickleball.
It's close to the lake. It's close to downtown. It's beautiful. I just think, and it is probably one of the most sought after, if not the most sought after neighborhood in the city, I would say, by most people.
So with many people that I talk about that are not from Chicago, probably the primarily number one neighborhood that they know about without really knowing much more about all of our neighborhoods is Lincoln Park. So that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. I mean, with that comes the biggest con, which is that it's expensive, right? Very high price points for both condos and single family homes, right? It's denser,
Smaller lot sizes.
right? And there are some beautiful homes, but you might not get a garage, right? You might be street parking, you might be parking at a garage that's down the block. You see some of these beautiful graystones on like Roslyn and like St. James and those streets over there that are very
Really
East Lincoln
small.
Park.
Yep.
Beautiful homes, but a lot of times they don't have a garage, right? Or it's very hard to get to, or they're just kind of like landlocked where you can't even put in a garage. So it's a big negatives, right? You weigh these pros and cons when you're deciding. That's why you say there's never a perfect place. Like, it's not going to be ideal anywhere, because if a lot of people want to live there, prices are going to be higher, right?
Yeah.
So that's a big factor of like why we probably wouldn't buy there. Is just it's out of our price range, really. But that is probably my favorite neighborhood in the city, where I would love to live again someday, but we'll see.